The IKEA ENETRI Shelf is back. You heard it here first. The IKEA ENETRI Shelf is back. IKEA has just released their plans to revamp, re-release the ENETRI IKEA Shelf under the name of the Byakorre line, and that is set to hit stores in February. That means in February, if you are into IKEA and ENETRI shelves, you're able to buy your own version of this wonderful piece of design and artwork. I just want to say claps for IKEA for re-releasing that, and they've done a good job of identifying the pieces that people have loved over time, and they're retroing them. They're doing like what they do in the Jordan brand. They're taking the iconic pieces of footwear and retroing them. They're doing the same with the furniture, and I want to say I appreciate you, IKEA, because I, like many of you out there, have been looking for this shelf for a long time. I was able to find some, but still, they are hard to find, and they are expensive. Some great pieces of this shelf can cost you between $750 to $1,000 on some websites. And for IKEA to not only identify the demand for this shelf, but also do a good job of re-releasing it, thumbs up to IKEA. Now in this video, I'm going to tell you more about where you can find this shelf, what is the history behind the shelf, and then what is so great about the re-release that a lot of people are overlooking. Now I'll start with the what is so great about this re-release. It is actually endorsed, thumbs up, given the great okay by Niels Gammelgaard. Niels Gammelgaard was the initial designer for the ENETRI or the Gammelgaard shelf that a lot of people have loved. He is still the designer here. So you can have his name tied to your shelf. It's not like they just did kind of a reproduction. No, this is the Niels Gammelgaard shelf. Thumbs up, given the authenticity and everything's good to go by Niels Gammelgaard. That is something that a lot of people were questioning. They didn't know if they were re-released, they'll have the same quality and same shelf. It is the same shelf. Now the ENETRI shelf, it's older, it's vintage. It will have probably more demand because it is older and there's not a lot left. But still, if you want the same style, same aesthetic, and the same designer as the old shelf, you can get it in the Byakorre line, which is phenomenal. Shout out to IKEA for doing this. Now, also moving forward, like I said, this shelf is to release early February. They did not give a specific date. And if you go on the IKEA website, it is on the IKEA website now, but you cannot buy it. So I would anticipate probably early February is when you'll be able to purchase it, maybe February 5th or something like that. I'm just throwing out a date. But please be ready, because I anticipate this item will sell out because there is a lot of pent-up demand for this ENETRI shelf. We'll just say that. A lot of people have been making TikToks, Reels, videos about how popular and how amazing this shelf is. And for the fact that you can be able to get it under the new line is very, very great. Also, it's only $150, which is, I think, very, very, very affordable, especially when the counterparts, the old shelves, are going for $500 and $600 online. This is absolutely amazing, and I want to shout out to IKEA. Now, like I said, history of this shelf really quick. ENETRI shelf was very popular because the minimalistic design and easy use materials. It fits in every room seamlessly. Wow, say that word 20 times fast. And it really looks really modern and really cool. Now going for it, I think they're releasing this shelf in 3 colors. I think there's this white base with the colorful out trim. I think there's a black base, black trim, and then I think there is a black base, colorful trim. Don't quote me on that. Look on the IKEA website right now. But at the end of the day, the ENETRI shelf is back. But please watch news, type this shelf in Google every day. You have to figure out this release, because I guarantee as soon as it releases on IKEA's website, as soon as it releases in the store, it will be sold out, because not only is this shelf TikTok famous, it is pretty much a social media pioneer, and everyone wants to get their hands on it. So stay tuned. I'll put a link in the description of what the shelf is on IKEA right now, but do me a favor, do your research. The ENETRI IKEA shelf is back. Thank you, IKEA. And at the end of the day, if you don't have space, you don't know what to do with it, just buy the shelf, keep it in the box, And then in the future, you'll find that perfect space and you'll be glad you bought it. But yeah, like I said, the ENETRI Shelf is back. Thank goodness. And if you want to see more videos like this, like the history or where to buy the older cousin of the new ENETRI Shelf, check this video out right here. And like always, peace.